Welcome to Punch and Grapple. Today we're highlighting fighters to watch in 2025, rising stars and future contenders you won't want to miss. Let's dive in. Joel Alvarez is a fascinating fighter with a strong Brazilian jiu-jitsu background, which he started as a teenager. He made his professional MMA debut in 2013 at just 20 years old, racking up an impressive 15-1 record before being invited to the UFC in 2019. Standing at 6'3", with a 77-inch reach and fighting at 155 pounds, Alvarez has a unique physical advantage in the lightweight division. At 31 years old, Alvarez continues to evolve as a fighter. His grappling is his bread and butter. He's dangerous off his back, transitions well, and has a knack for pulling guard and taking the back. His submission game is elite, with a wide arsenal of attacks and a particularly deadly guillotine choke. On the feet, Alvarez has a solid Muay Thai foundation, utilising his range effectively with elbows, knees and strikes to the head and body. While his ground and pound clinch work and cardio are decent, they're areas he's still sharpening. But here's the exciting part. Joel Alvarez is on the cusp of something big. Mark my words, 2025 is going to be the year we see him in some massive fights. With his skills, size and constant improvement, I believe he's a future title contender. Wait and watch. This guy's going to rip through the lightweight rankings and make his mark on the division. Lon Caver is one of the brightest prospects in MMA right now. He started training as a young kid and took his first amateur fight at just 14 years old in 2013. By 2019, at the age of 19, he made his professional debut and quickly went 6-0, showcasing his talent and earning a contract after an impressive 8th win. At 5'4", with a 67-inch reach and fighting in the 125-pound division, Caver uses his frame to his advantage with solid distance management and precise striking. His kickboxing foundation is evident. He mixes head, body and leg attacks well, throwing fast, straight punches and powerful kicks. He's a skilled counter-striker, but can also press forward with a wide array of combinations. In the clinch, he's dangerous with knees and short strikes, making him a well-rounded threat on the feet. On the ground, Caver's game continues to develop. His transitions both on top and off his back are smooth, and he has heavy ground and pound when he gets into dominant positions. His takedown defense is solid, and he's shown great toughness and cardio throughout his career. Training out of Great Britain top team, he's constantly improving and sharpening his skills. At just 25 years old, Caver is entering his prime, and I see him making waves in the flyweight division. Expect him to climb the rankings quickly and compete in some huge fights by 2025. Lon Caver is a name you'll want to remember. Watch out as he continues to dominate and push toward title contention. Mauricio Ruffy is a dangerous lightweight prospect making waves in MMA. He started training at 14 and made his professional debut at 20 years old in 2016. Over the next few years, he built an impressive 8-1 record, which earned him a spot on the 7th season of Dana White's Contender Series in 2023. Ruffy seized the opportunity, securing a win and earning his UFC contract. Standing 5'11" with a 75-inch reach, Ruffy is a powerful striker with a heavy-handed kickboxing base. He reminds me of featherweight karate stance pre-cocaine Conor McGregor. Damn, I miss that guy, but he mixes up his attacks well, targeting the head and legs with heavy kicks and solid combinations. His ability to pressure opponents, capitalize when they're hurt, and keep them guessing with his wide arsenal of strikes makes him a constant threat. His clinch work is effective, utilizing short strikes to break opponents down. On the ground, Ruffy brings strength-based grappling with solid body locks and heavy ground and pound. While his jiu-jitsu is still developing, it's sufficient to keep him competitive in grappling exchanges. Add in decent cardio, toughness, and a steady progression in his skill set, and you have a fighter who's difficult to handle anywhere in the cage. Training out of Fighting Nerds, he's sharpening his craft in all areas. With key wins over names like Jamie Malarkey and Raymond Magomedaliev, Ruffy has already shown he can handle tough competition. At 28 years old, he's entering his prime, and I believe he'll be a major player in the lightweight division in the coming years. Expect him to climb the rankings, take on big fights in 2025, and put himself in position for title eliminators soon. Mauricio Ruffy is one to watch. Daniel Zellhuber is one of the most exciting young fighters in the lightweight division. He started training at just 12 years old and turned pro at 17 in 2016, quickly building an impressive 11-0 record. This success earned him a spot on the 5th season of Dana White's Contender Series in 2021, where he secured a win and a UFC contract. At 6'1" with a 77-inch reach, Zellhuber is big for the lightweight division and uses his length effectively with jabs, straight shots and kicks up the middle. His striking is built on a solid kickboxing foundation, complemented by his ability to manage range and mix in sharp leg kicks. Defensively, his movement is sound, and he's continuing to develop his grappling game. On the mat, Zellhuber has solid top control, decent transitions, and a growing submission arsenal, making him increasingly dangerous as he evolves. His cardio is a strong asset, allowing him to push the pace in fights. Training out of Extreme Yakutia and Capetillo boxing, Zellhuber's game is constantly improving, and it's clear he's dedicated to becoming a complete fighter. With key wins over opponents like Christos Giagos, Lando Van Natta, Francisco Prado, and Lucas Almeida, he's already proven himself against tough competition. His last fight at UFC 306 against Esteban Ribovics was a close back-and-forth banger that ended up as a Fight of the Year contender. If you haven't seen that fight, stop this video right now and go and watch it. You won't be disappointed. Both fighters showcased their toughness, skill, and ability to compete at the highest level, solidifying Zellhuber's place as a rising star in the division. At just 25 years old, Zellhuber has a bright future ahead. Expect to see him in more big fights in 2025. With his size, skill set, and constant improvement, Daniel Zellhuber is a name you'll want to keep an eye on. Wang Cong is an exciting new addition to the flyweight division, a decorated kickboxer who went undefeated and won multiple championships. She even holds a victory over UFC flyweight champion Valentina Shevchenko in kickboxing. Transitioning to MMA in 2022 at the age of 30, Wang quickly made a name for herself, earning a 4-0 record before securing a contract on the third season of Road to the UFC in 2024. At 5'6" with a 66-inch reach, Kong's striking is her strongest asset. She has a solid kickboxing base and mixes up her attacks beautifully, targeting the head, body and legs with fast combinations and powerful strikes. Her 1-2 punch is sharp, and her body shots, whether through knees, punches or kicks, are devastating. She also uses counters effectively and has a great sense of timing with her kicks. In the clinch, she's dangerous, delivering damaging knees and short strikes. While her grappling is still developing, she's shown flashes of potential with body lock takedowns and a slight submission threat. Her cardio, toughness and well-rounded striking make her a dangerous competitor as she continues to improve under the guidance of UFC PI Shanghai. However, in her last fight against Gabriela Fernandez, Kong faced adversity. Coming in as a heavy -900 favourite, she was dominating the fight until she wasn't. Fernandez dropped her and quickly pounced, locking in a submission with the tenacity of a starving dingo. It was a shocking loss, but it's the kind of setback that many great fighters use to fuel their growth. At 32 years old, Kong still has time to climb the flyweight rankings. With her kickboxing pedigree, including a win over Shevchenko, improving grappling, and ability to learn from mistakes, she's a fighter to watch. Despite the setback, I believe Wang Cong has what it takes to bounce back and make a name for herself in the division. That wraps up today's breakdowns here on Punch and Grapple. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more in-depth fighter profiles and fight analysis. Let me know in the comments which fighter you think has the brightest future and who you want to see featured next. Thanks for watching.